I got it.
Okay, cool. All right, and then if you just want to share your screen. Okay, so what's up, everybody? Just gonna walk you guys through going through your Schedule C. So when you go to your accountant, you're going to have all the necessary information. One, just because this business is complicated and a lot of accountants might not really understand this whole business. So the more information we're able to provide them in a language that they're going to understand, which is going to be a Schedule C, the better they're going to be able to help you out. So the first thing you could do is start by downloading a Schedule C. Now, even though you're downloading it and filling out this Schedule C, still have your accountant do this as well. This is more so for you to fill in the information so that you can communicate with her. So, Matt, are you able to open up a Schedule C?
Yeah.
I think you just had one downloaded.
Like this,
Perfect.
right?
Yep. So the top part, your accountant, again, she'll just fill that out. That's just, you don't got to really worry about that and go over that. That whole first part right there, like your business name, yeah, your EIN and all that. We don't need to go over that. You can give that information to your accountant and she'll fill that in. But let's start with part one where it says income. So first,
You're kind of breaking up a little bit.
so the 1099 is you're going to get from Amazon. So if you did over $5,000 in 20, you'll receive that 1099K. So to find this, Matt, do you know how to pull it up?
Yeah.
All right, let's show everybody.
Hold on 1 second.
Hey, Andrew, you recording this?
I got it. Hold on.
Under reports, go to tax document library. And then you'll just download that PDF and you can see the tax years for 2020. Okay, so that number where it says 1A, it says 117,000. Do you see that, Matt?
Yeah, right
Yep.
here.
So that's the exact number we're going to copy, and we're going to paste it into our Schedule C. Now, to get returns, go back to your Amazon dashboard and go to reports and go to return reports. Now for this, you have to do it. So see those drop-down menus where it says for last day?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to have to do exact dates, and you're going to do every 2 months. So, Matt, when did you start this business?
I'm gonna start selling in June.
In June. So let's start June 1st,
Yep.
and we'll do till July 31st. For some reason, they won't generate the report more than 2 months, so that we're just going to do bi-monthly. Okay, so now switch it over to August 1st to September 30th. And then October 1st to November 31st or 30th. Perfect. And then just December. Okay, so now with these 4 reports, we're just going to download them and open them up. And then we're going to copy the numbers from these 4 different. We're going to, I could add these up for you, Matt. Or do you have a calculator easily available?
Yeah, I should have a calculator on my phone. You want the XML or the TSV?
If you can get that, actually, you know what? We don't even need the calculator. We can just probably auto sum it. So whatever one should work. Hopefully you could get it in like an Excel sheet. Try the TSV if that's being weird.
Should be XML.
Yeah, the XML is gonna be better.
All right.
You gotta open it, right click it and open it with Excel. You go to downloads. There you go.
Yeah, open as text.
Very Mac friendly, huh? Wow.
Okay, let's just skip past this so that we're not spending all our time. But yeah, you guys will get it. You download the reports, and then you add up the total number of returns, and that's gonna for those 4 different reports you generated. We did one from June to July, August to September, October to November, and then for December. You guys will do the same thing for whatever months you started selling in. So add up all your returns, and then you're gonna put that in line 2 on the Schedule C. So Matt, let's just put we'll put an X there for now.
All right.
But yeah, that total number you'll put there. Line 3, you're gonna do 117,000 minus. So it's line 1 minus line 2. So Matt, for line 2, let's actually put 5,000 in returns just so we have
Good number.
an example. Yeah. So line 3 will be 112,000. 120.60. Okay. 1 second. Let me just pull up my example now. Line 4 now is going to be cost of goods sold. What that means is your total Amex bill. So everybody should be having a business credit card that they're making all their purchases on through Walmart.
Andrew,
If you use multiple cards, you're gonna have to add up the. Sorry, Mo.
you're good. It just cut out for a little bit. You were a little quiet, but you're good now.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
So Matt, you've been using an Amex, right?
Yeah.
And that's the only business card you've been using, right?
Yeah.
So all you're gonna do is that's perfect. That's what everybody should be doing, just because it's gonna make this process super easy. So just go to AmericanExpress.com and log in, and then you're gonna be able to generate your annual report from June to the end of December.
Mhm.
All right.
So let's say, just to save time, we'll just say your cost of goods sold was $80,000.
Yeah, I have it on my phone, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, if you have the exact number, by all means, we could do that too.
No, we'll just leave it at this for now. It's fine.
Okay, so his cost of goods is $80,000, and now line 5 is going to be 4 minus 3. So that is 32,000, I think. Yeah. So line 6, we're gonna leave blank because we are not selling gasoline. We're not getting gasoline or fuel tax credit refunds or anything like that. So line 7 now is going to be the exact same thing as line 5. Yep, just like that.
I have a quick
Okay.
question.
Yes.
Is this up here for F through J? This is cash, right? For accounting method?
Accounting method is going to be cash, yes.
Okay. And then
Okay.
the rest of this is no, right?
It's going to be yes, no, no.
All right.
Or sorry, yes. So your account will do this. G is yes. H, leave blank. I is no.
Okay.
And then J, leave blank. So that's what my accountant did for me. But again, take your stuff to your professional. That's just to help them. So now for number 10, line 10 of part 2, sorry, line 11 of part 2, you're going to put your total VA fees. So let's say your total VA fees from June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, we'll say was $8,000. So line 11 will pay $8,000. Another one that we have is online. One second. Sorry, let me just make sure I give you the right one. Okay, yeah, it's line 17. Just wanted to double check. So line 17 is going to be what you paid us for the virtual assistant services. So let's just do an easy number of $10,000. If you pay, or 15, it doesn't matter. We'll just do 10 though. So if you pay 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, whatever you paid, that's going to be your professional services that you paid for. Line 11 is contract labor, which is your VA fees, because that is the labor costs of your business. So now the next line we're going to do is 27, 27A. So actually we can't do 27A yet. That's going to be part 5. So let's go to line, one second, 8, 3rd, 20. All right, yeah, we got to skip ahead a little bit. Line 30. So if you guys are renting, or if you, for line 30, this is going to be if you have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, and you use one of your rooms as an office, as a dedicated office, you can write off some of that square footage of your house as your designated business. So you don't have to do this. It's kind of optional. But yeah, an average number for that could be like $650. Let's just leave that blank though. Your accountant, again, that's something that they can help you with, and that's not gonna apply for everybody. If you only have a 1-bedroom house, you can't do that. You have to have 2 bedrooms and one of them being designated as the office. So work that out with your accountant. We're just gonna leave all that blank right there. The next line we're gonna go to is we're gonna skip down to part 3, cost of goods sold. And the only reason we're skipping down is because we need to total a few more things up so we can have accurate numbers for part 2. So the first thing we're going to select is cost. On line 33, we're going to select cost. Line 34, we're going to select no. And then purchase line 36 is going to be the same number as line 4 from above. So if you scroll up,
That's the Amex bill.
Yep, line 36, that is purchase. Yeah, those were our purchases, our inventory. The next line we're going to do is we'll leave 37 blank because we already accounted for that above. Line 40 is going to be the same number as 36 as well. And then line 42 is, again, just the same number. So we're only filling out line 36, line 40, and 42, and they're all the same exact number from line 4, the cost of goods sold. All right, now part 4, we're going to skip completely, and we're going to go on to part 5. So other expenses. This is where we're communicating with the IRS exactly what our expenses were throughout the year. So the ones that I always use are, the first one is Amazon's commission. So you actually just type in Amazon commission or Amazon commissions. And then what you're going to do is take the number from line 1 at the top,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to multiply it by 15% because Amazon takes 15% of sales. Do you have a calculator on you, Matt? Do you
Yeah,
want me to
yeah.
do it real quick?
I got it right
Okay.
now. You said 15%?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Matt.
Hold on.
Yeah, 15%.
Yeah, 15. Okay, so that's our first one. The next one we're going to do is Amex fees. So we have I think Amex charges $550 or $595. Just put $550. So that's the write-off. Another one is Payability. If you guys use Payability, I don't recommend Payability anymore, but if you guys do use them, you could generate your, Matt, do you use Payability?
Yeah.
Yeah, their fees are super high, and that's where you'll really notice it is when you start doing your accounting stuff like this.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
see.
why I don't recommend them anymore. So if you do use Payability, you could generate your fee report from them, and then you'll put that fee right there. So let's just say it was 5,000, Matt. So that's only if you use Payability. Another one is your sales tax fees. So if you guys have been paying Florida sales tax, you can write all that off. Let's say you paid $1,000 in total sales tax. If you're using TaxJar, that's another tax write-off. So that's sales tax filing service. Yeah, right. Yeah, the line below, sales tax filing service. And then whatever that cost, we'll say that cost another $1,000. And then we'll say the final one that we have is your phone bill. We all probably monitor our stores off of our phones, so why not use your phone as a tax write-off? It's standard to kind of just put it at, my account did $400, so like half your bill throughout the year. You could probably write off more, but 400, Matt. So like your total cell phone bill is probably around $800 for a year. I think that's like 8 times 12. That's like 900 something. But yeah, you could do like $400, $500 tax write off. Again, work that number out with your accountant. She might want to write more off. Maybe your cell phone bill is $100 a month and she wants to write the full thing off. That's up to her. So those are all of them. So Matt, on line 48, add those numbers up. Okay, so yeah, copy that number and let's go back up to part 2 of the Schedule C. Okay, so line 27A is going to be from line 48, so paste that number. Line 28 is going to be, or sorry, hold on one second, let me just double check. Okay, so your other expenses, line 28, total expenses before, one second. Okay, yeah, you're gonna add up, $25,668 plus the $10,000 from your professional services and the $8,000 from your VA fees. So that total number is going to be line 28. Okay, so now the last one is going to be on line 29. You're going to subtract line 28 from line 7. So 43,000 minus 32. Yep, and then line 31 is going to be the exact same number again from line 29. Oh, I apologize, Matt. Scroll back down to part 5. So another thing that I write off is I put Amazon Other, and I do this because Amazon withholds money from us, and there's no point of us paying taxes on money we don't have access to. So my accountant always puts Amazon Other, and then what we do there would be your reserve amount, and that we'll just estimate at like 5,000. So Matt, they actually just want at Amazon Other. I did tell them that it's like reserves too, and they do just put it at Amazon Other. I asked about that as well.
All right.
Yeah, so just put that at 5,000. So that just makes your number 30,000 now. Yep, and then scroll back up and update. I think it's yeah, there you go. And 43,000 turned to 48,000. 11,000 would turn to 6,000. 6, not 16, sorry. So now that number from line 31 is the total amount that you're tax liable for that year. So at a $6,000, you'll be at, your business will be taxed at, I think it's like 10%. So you would only owe $654 in taxes for federal taxes for 2020. Using all those write-offs is super important. The Amazon Other one is super important. Sometimes if you can't find how to get the Amazon Other, one way that I do it is I add up the total amount of money I collected from Amazon or Payability, whatever one you're using. Add up the total amount you collected, subtract that by your Amex bill, and then subtract that by all your other little things. And then that'll kind of give you the difference, and that number is usually going to be as close to what was withheld for Amazon Other. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
You
guys
sure
have any
this is
questions?
6,000?
You could add it up again.
Yeah, for some of your numbers, we didn't even put the payability fees in there correctly, so it'll be different when you go back in there.
Yeah, you know what? 48. Let's see. Lines.
It was 48, yeah, minus 32.
Oh, you know what, Matt? It was supposed to be. Yeah, it would be total expenses was 30,000 plus.
Would that be a loss?
Total expense. 8327. Okay, yeah, Matt, you're right. So 27A is 30,000 plus. Yeah, it should be 48,000. That's right. And then 28%. Yeah, 16,000. You're right, Matt. My bad.
You're good.
Yeah, so yeah, 16,000 is what your total profit would be, and that's what you'd be tax liable for. So because that's 16,000, that's still under 20,000. So I believe you're taxed at 10% rate. So you would owe $1,654 in tax.
Hey, Andrew, can you hear me?
Yes.
Is that a loss, line 29?
Line 29 is your total
Profit
net
or loss? It looks like a
profit.
loss.
No, it's positive 16,000.
Gross income 32, expenses 48. The expenses seem more than the gross income.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, we were kind of just putting in random numbers.
Okay, I just want to make sure I understood that.
Mhm.
So if it's a loss, what happens then?
So you could write that off. So if you have a $16,000 loss, you could use that towards next year. So let's say the year after, your VA fees were a lot less, or you didn't pay the 10,000, you only paid 2,000, and your business profit is 16,000. You could balance the two off, so that the next year you don't owe any taxes. But again,
But-
I'm not a tax professional, so
Sure.
you'll have to ask your accountant about that.
But if
that's
these
fine.
numbers are accurate, then no taxes due.
Yes, no
Correct.
tax would be due.
All
They'll
right,
actually owe you money.
But again, yeah, we just kind of put in random numbers in here.
yeah, I
because we don't have
understand
any
that.
time.
I'm good.
Okay. And again, consult your tax professional, go to an accountant. This is just the best way you can communicate what's happening in your business with your accountant.
Yeah.
Showing them what your tax write-offs are, showing them like how you got your cost of goods, and just being able to show them like where you're getting these numbers from.
Yep.
So that's
If you
pretty much
need-
it.
Yeah, if you need help finding out how to get any of these numbers, just reach out to me or Andrew. We've done this about 3 or 4 times in the past for the last 3 years, 4 years. If you need any help finding any of these numbers, just let us know. We'll do our best to help you.
Can I show you guys something real quick?
Yes.
Hold on. Do we use this for anything?
What Amazon services? What is this?
This is the income and
Yeah,
expenses.
I use that. It's a one pager that has all your refunds and commission, or
Yeah.
not your commission, your Amazon fee.
Yeah, there you go. So you could kind of add up your expenses a little bit more. That would be a tax write-off, all those expenses right there. So that'd be like under the Amazon other, all those expenses right there. So
Right.
instead of having to put every single one of those lines, I just put Amazon other, and you put that 14,000 as what that Amazon other would be.
All right.
Also, if you used Do It Best last year, those are write-offs as well.
Where do you find that sheet on Amazon?
They should have sent it to you.
I can put directions in the chat.
I think Brandon
Yeah.
put directions in the chat.
Okay.
Here, I'll look it up.
Yeah,
real
if you
quick.
scroll up in the 2020 filing channel, scroll up a little bit, you'll see the instructions there.
Inside the Discord chat, Tim.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so here, go to Amazon seller account, and then it's under reports, payments, date range reports. And then date range, and then go by year, full year of 2020, and then summary view. Yeah, I think January 1st to December 31st.
And then it'll pop down here.
Yep. Thank you, Matt.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Do you guys have any other questions? We only have a few minutes left. All right, cool. If you guys have any questions, post them in the 2020 Discord channel for sales tax questions. Thank you so much, Matt, for letting us use you as an example and being able to fill everything out. And then, yeah, Matt, you could just email us that the recording, and then we could upload that for everybody else who couldn't make it.
Thanks
Or
for
if
the
you guys
report.
need to do it again.
Yeah, I joined late, so that'd be great if you guys could upload that. Thank you.
How do I save it? Does it save it when we're done? I just hit stop.
Yeah,
share?
once you end the call, it should pop up the recording.
All right.
And then, yeah, just email it to us. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll talk to you
All
guys
right.
later.
All right.
See you
bye.
guys.
See ya.